One of the most common questions I get is, why does my chart say you may not mix symbols with different delays in the same window? And the reason is we have multiple data series here. If I right click, I go to data and I have edit symbol, and you can see here from this that I have at ES and at US. Now on this particular platform, on my research platform, I have delayed data as much as possible. And on my live platform, I have live data. So I don't have a strategy that uses ES and US, the 30-year bonds. So I don't have live data. Now I have strategies that have multiple data series with live data on the NYSE, such as NYSE Tick, and those are live on my research and live platform. Otherwise, I couldn't backtest it. So what you have here is ES is real time, at US is delayed data. So you're going to get that. If you have a chart that has multiple data series, data 1, data 2, data 3, they all have to be real time data. I'm going to show you how to know if it's real time data, but I'm going to change this to say at NQ, which is also on the CME, and it goes away. So you see at ES and at NQ. So if you have a strategy that has multiple data series, all data series have to be real time. And one way you can determine if a chart, for example, is in real time, for data series is real time, is to go to File, New. You have to create the chart, and we'll create at US. And so at US, I double clicked on it. Now at US, you'll see this. And when it charts, you'll see the parentheses D right there. It's delayed. So this is my research platform, so I have delayed data as much as possible. I have strategies that use NYSE Tick. So I put the NYSE live and as well as the CME live. So Tradestation requires this feature so you don't generate live trades on a delayed data series, but also for backtesting, you have to have live data on all those platforms that you have. So Tick, NYSE Tick, this is on the NYSE. You see NYSE there. When you look at this, you see ES is on the CME. And so I'm going to take this, I'm going to delete this chart and change data 2 to NYSE Tick. And you can see a lot of strategies that have data 1 as ES and data 2 as NYSE Tick. And you can see that it plotted live. And so this is the 24-hour session of the ES, and the NYSE Tick only plots during the day session because it plots the number of stocks in an uptick versus those in a downtick on the New York Stock Exchange. So if you get you may not mix symbols of different delays, you want to right click, go data, edit symbol, and you want to check all the datas to make sure they don't have a parentheses D next to them if you plot them separately, and if you have real-time data for those exchanges. So I'm going to show you that as well. So you go to Tradestation.com, you log into your client center. And I'm in the client center at optional data services. And here is what it looks like on this particular login. I have multiple logins, multiple platforms on different computers. And this, for example, would allow you to trade anything on the CME and have data 2 on the NYSE real time. Everything else is delayed, and I pay pro data fees. That's one reason why. If you take a look at pro data fees, they're much higher. So look, U.S. market data, equity. These are the real-time data fees for pro data fees, and futures option, futures data 131, 131. If I choose all the exchanges that I can choose, if I select all the features on this, my pro data fees would be about almost $1,500 a month. And if I have 4 different platform logins, that'd be $6,000 a month. That'd be $72,000 a year. That is 7.2% on a $1 million account. And so when I have a research platform, I only select the only select the data that I need to backtest, or if I run live strategies, I only select the data that I need to run those live strategies on that platform, because I don't want to pay pro data fees for all these. I don't even trade all these markets or look at all these markets. So that's what I wanted to share with you in this video on you may not mix symbols of different delays. How to set up your real-time data. You can make those changes here. For example, if you have if you have NYSE delayed data, it's free, but it won't plot along with CME real-time data. So you want to go to NYSE real-time data and CME real-time data package 1 to run stock index future strategies with NYSE market internals. Hey, David Bean here. Welcome to Capstone Trading Systems YouTube page. Be sure to subscribe to join our community of algorithmic traders. We are real money traders. We share our winning streaks, we share our losing streaks, as well as market updates, strategies, and coding tips.